Next presenter is Mr. Shoma Ide. Mr. Ide's presentation is entitled Japanese Children's Happiness. Mr. Ide, please come to the front.
Hello everyone, I'm Ide Shoma from Nagasaki High School. Today, let me talk about Japanese children's happiness. This theme is related to the fourth SDG, quality education. What made me interested in children's happiness was my inquiry-based learning. One day, when I was a junior high school student, one of my friends told me that he wanted to die. I was surprised and shocked. Moreover, his words inspired me to decide to study children's happiness through my inquiry-based learning. I have been studying children's happiness since then. Next, I will talk about the definition of children's happiness. According to a survey by UNICEF, there are 3 points of view about children's happiness: mental well-being, physical well-being, and skill. Look at this figure. It shows the ranks of children's well-being in 2 countries, Japan and the Netherlands. Children in the Netherlands are the happiest in the world. However, our country is ranked 20th. This survey was conducted in 38 countries, and Japan is ranked in the lower half. What is worse, Japan's rank for mental well-being is the second worst. What causes this difference? I wondered and became interested in the situation. Let me refer to statistics on QOL in a book written by Furushio Junichi. QOL means quality of life. It is composed of 6 elements: physical health, emotional well-being, self-esteem, family, friends, and school. The author administered a questionnaire about these 2 children. Look at this graph. It compares each element between the results for Japan and the Netherlands. The light gray will show the result for the Netherlands, and the dark gray will show the result for Japan. As you can see, the Netherlands scores higher than Japan in all 6 fields. Especially, the gap in the field of self-esteem is huge and the largest. Next, look at this graph. It shows the statistics from elementary school students' QOL surveys. This graph shows that the scores of each field gradually decrease as they move on to the next grade. Similar results reflect the junior high school students' average scores and the high school students' average scores. As the first graph shows, the decline in the field of self-esteem is larger than any other item. Look at the last graph. They show the gap between children's QOL as expected by their mothers or fathers, and the actual data the children provided. The left graph shows the data for elementary school students, and the right graph shows the data for junior high school students. We can see gaps in the left graph for each field. On the contrary, in the right graph, we cannot see significant gaps except for self-esteem. As the 3 data sets show, it can be said that the self-esteem of Japanese children becomes even lower as they grow up. However, their parents don't know this. The author thinks these results indicate that parents in Japan cannot recognize their children's mental health problems. Then, what is the cause of this low self-esteem and the gap? A year ago, I visited the Netherlands. I will introduce what I saw through my experiences, such as my homestay and interactions with local students. In my opinion, the big difference between the 2 countries is the way of thinking of each people. Many Japanese adults put stress on a result. They tend to deny to children's personalities when they scold them. On the other hand, many Dutch adults focus on the process. They respect children as individuals. I think this way of thinking helps children in the Netherlands maintain high self-esteem. In addition, I found there is a good environment that allows parents to notice their children. In addition, I found there is a good environment that allows parents to make their children happier. Of course, the work environment may play a big role in making adults happier. Because of this, parents in the Netherlands can spend more time with their children, which helps them to notice their children's mental health problems more easily. After visiting the Netherlands, I've come to think of adults in Japan as busy like bees, and it prevents parents and children have spent After visiting the Netherlands, I've come to think of adults in Japan as busy like bees, and it prevents parents and children from sharing important time together. As I introduced, the Netherlands has many strengths that Japan should learn from. This research has not been finished yet. I'd like to deepen this study and help Japanese children, like my friend, become happier by becoming a child psychiatrist in the future. Thank you for listening.